Unless you've been living under a rock this past week, you should know by now that Nocturne is completely broken in almost every role, okay? If you come through to the statistics, Nocturne in the mid lane went from 16th to the second highest win rate. I think top lane went from the 11th to the highest win rate top laner in the game, and jungle was even a more absurd change. I believe it went from the 31st to the third highest win rate goddamn jungler on the patch. Now the reason mainly for this is the stride breaker change. Completely broken for Nocturne. You're getting a 90% slow on the active. It's perfect for his kit. And on top of that, the second item that a lot of these Nocturnes are going, the secret little build that I've seen a lot of the Nocturne mains in the community really like, is ANATHEMA'S Chains, okay? So the rundown of this item is just a tanky item, okay? But the active is what you're looking for. You build a vendetta against an opponent. So if you're playing top lane or mid lane and you know you're going to side lane against someone, you put your vendetta on them. It builds up, okay? And at max stacks, you have 30% reduced damage against them, and they have 20% reduced tenacity while near you. So you put this on your side laner, okay, that you're going to be splitting against. You wait for your vendetta to build up, then you Nocturne on top of them and their stuff. You're taking 30% reduced damage, man. It's ridiculous. So anyways, the Nocturne mains and community is getting on top of this. They're using it to dominate the side lanes, okay? Jump on it while you can before they nerf Nocturne. And today, I'm going to break down some of the best Nocturnes I can find on the Korean server. They've been abusing this. This guy's got 78% win rate. This guy is actually almost challenger with 750 games played. So these Nocturnes guys, they know what they're doing. Let's jump onto the Rift. Just before we get into game, I noticed there's a lot of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed. So if you want to see more of my videos in your feed, feel free to subscribe to the channel and maybe leave a like or a comment down below. It helps me out with the algorithm, spreads my videos out, and just helps me out a lot. Cheers. Now we're up in the top side today. I'm excited. Nocturne can be played in mid and top, but top lane I think it's a little bit better because you have so much room to maneuver, just like he's... Okay, well that trade there was a little bit overzealous, but you can see why Nocturne top is slightly better and has a slightly better win rate than mid. Don't get me wrong, like I think Nocturne top's like 54 and mid's like 53% win rate. They're both completely broken. But today's matchup is up in the top lane into an Akali. Now look at number one, look at the summoner spells. We don't have Flash, we have Ignite and Teleport. No one really runs Flash on Nocturne anymore. The best top Nocturne mains have got onto the new wave because you've got your ultimate to get on top of someone. You have the stride breaker where they can't move. Like you shouldn't be needing Flash. The extra Ignite is going to allow you to never lose 1v1s. So he gets a dagger on the first base. So he actually gets a little bit of a cheater recall and he'll run back up. Rune Page guys, bottom left. He just teleports straight up. Doesn't want to lose anything. Conqueror, Biscuits, Time Warp. You should be hard trading on Nocturne. Why? Because you out-sustain bloody everyone. The champion sustain in lane is unmatched. So imagine all of his sustain from passive. He has corrupting. He has biscuit delivery. No one is going to out-sustain you. Maybe a Vladimir. I don't even know, but still. In a while, you're simply waiting and biding your time until you're level 6 all in where you just completely overtake anyone you're up against. And I think Nocturne is paired best. I try and pair it with a good jungler such as Karthus, Rumble. Matchups like this is just... He's just leveled down and he's still... Dude, he's looking for such aggressive trades. I try and pair it with an AP jungler or some type of engaged champs like Shen. Senna is a great one to pair it with. Nocturne just fits a lot of these global comps, so I definitely recommend having this up in your champion pool and ready to go. Moving in. Oh, here we go. Pops IG. This is their solo kill. That's like Nocturne is so strong in lane, and we haven't even gotten to the itemization yet on why he is so strong. Like his laning is just absurd into any short range champ. The only time you'll struggle in lane as Nocturne, I think, is if you're into something like an Orianna. You're gonna get, like in mid lane specifically, I'm talking about, or a top lane like Jace. You'll get pushed around in the early game because you're down on ranged. But at level 6, these immobile mid-range champions, you're just going to ult on top of them, and they're done. Yeah, that's about it. Get the Ruby Crystal. We're looking for the Stride Breaker. Usually, if you can afford it, get that Iron Spike Whip for the extra wave clear. And I don't know what Riot Games is going to do about Nocturne. I'm guessing they're going to nerf him. I haven't looked. I think they are planning on nerfing him, but I don't know what they're going to do. Because he's too OP in every role. I don't think they like lane Nocturne. So probably, I think last time what they did was they nerfed his passive. So they'll probably do that again. reducing the healing on minions, or just reducing the damage on minions, because he just has priority in too many lanes. Just gets another solo. Kali had nowhere to go. Thank you very much. Enemy Ezreal has 2 kills, so that's pretty much the only fighting point. And you got to think about, where are you going to put the Anathema's Chains? You got to be looking for a split push opponent. This game, I mean, you're probably just going to put it on the Akali, let's be honest. 30% reduced damage on the Akali and some extra tenacity off of her kit is going to do wonders. Shove, shove, shove. I've seen a lot of pros building Nocturne wrong lately. I don't know. They've been going... I've seen some pros like Trophy been going Gore Drinker or something. I don't know, man. Sometimes pros are very... unflexible on their builds or thoughts. I don't know. I like to always go to the one tricks to see what their communities are doing, because they've usually worked their champion out on what the heck... Like, they've usually worked it out and done all the maths. Some of the pros see a champion strong and they just play it and build whatever the hell they want. They don't really look into it, so... I don't know. I feel like this build at the moment is doing really high win rates. So, yeah, I think try it out. There's Zoe putting in on a bloody storm butt. We're level 6. It's pretty hard to track down an Akali. Like, Nocturne is the best pick into immobile champs. Imagine the tops like Jace, the mid lanes like Victor, the enemy AD carries like Caitlyn or something. Nocturne is just going to ruin everyone's day. But if they have permadashes, like they got Viego, they have Ez, they have Zed, they have Akali, this is actually a pretty bad Nocturne game if you think about it. I saw, I was watching Knight in the LPL last night. He played Nocturne, obviously before they're playing a patch behind. But he played into like LeBlanc and all these champions. It's so hard to get on top of them. Move in, tether lands. Just gets the fear and he'll hard shove it. Look on the map where the Xin Zhao is located. Okay. We have ult and ignite. You reckon he goes? Nice cannon, by the way. Ult, IG, tether lands. Oh, was that a spell shield? Dodges out in the damage? And he sustains too much. Nice 1v1, super aggressive. This guy's an absolute monster in the top lane, by the way. We'll head back. We should have the whip. And we have a 1k gold lead. I love it. Working towards the Stride Breaker, of course. Teleport's on its way up. Dude, can someone explain to me the Xin Zhao build? He has an Essence Reaver. How does he run around with his balls dragging on the ground? That would weigh him down for sure. Dude, that's crazy, that aggression. We'll head back up. No, ultimate. Pretty long cooldown at level 1. He's just playing beautiful. Putting the ward out, playing it safe. His team has tempo. He doesn't really need to hard shove too much. Just wait for his cooldowns. That's weird. I guess Akali is going for the rocket belt. I thought you'd go Riftmaker into this type of pick. Good W's, eh? Imagine a champion with an inbuilt spell shield that's activatable. I couldn't imagine it. Actually such bullshit. At least his costs mana. And doesn't Sivers give mana back if something lands? So gross. Patient as can be. He's gonna try and get some vision on the Herald. Akali's hovering, so it's probably... I'm guessing, yeah, Viego's 100% on it. Ult's up in 15, so he's just going to roam out of lane. Look into the mid lane, nothing available. Whenever you're playing mid lane knock or top lane knock, guys, just hard shove the waves and just sit. You're essentially like an 80 Twisted Fate, remember? You shouldn't be hard, like, you shouldn't be only sitting in your lane. You need to be roaming around, putting pressure on the map. Here we go. Ult coming in onto the Viego. Oh my god, he's dropping low. He gets one, looking for the second. I think Akali's going to be able to grab him. Xin Zhao comes through and they're able to get it. Great 2v2. He hard commits on the Viego. That should be the stride breaker. Yes, sir. Stride breaker at 10 minutes. Here we go. Now, next item. I've watched a couple of this top laners, like some of his videos. He does... So it's always ANATHEMA'S CHAINS second. But then third item, it's situational. It's either Styrax into like... Let's say into a really bursty comp. Like... I mean, this game is very bursty, right? You got Zed, you got Akali. You go Styrax into kind of like tanky. And then sometimes in a split pushing scenario, he'll go the new item Hull Breaker, which is going to be giving you extra resistances and damage to towers. So it's pretty situational, some of his builds. If his team lacks a tank, he'll go Gargle Stoneplate. He'll go full tank. It's completely disgusting. Hard engage with Styrax and have like a 10k shield. With like a Bramble Vest. Like he gets so beefy, man. So don't be stuck on one build with Nocturne. It seems like there's a lot of different builds getting around. That cute. Okay. And you'll see why in a second when this actives back up, why Stride Breaker is too strong on Nocturne. You'll see him proc it for the slow and you'll just realize like, you can't actually get out of the E tether range if you Stride Breaker E. You're going to need to flash it and even then you follow up with ult. It's not really fair at all. Yeah, the Zed's going Eclipse, okay. Now, one of the best things about Nocturne and why I think this setup is the best with Teleport and Ignite. Oh, here we go. Solid. Remember, you can ultimate. Enemy team is entire blanked out. Then you can teleport to a ward. And when you arrive, you instantly can ult onto somebody, okay? It's the most broken combo in the game. Like, it's so broken, man. So if you're running like Flash Ignite, I just think that your summoner spells are outdated and it might feel a little bit weird at first not having Flash or whatnot, but the more games you put into it, you'll slowly understand, okay, just saw what he's going to do. So he hits the ultimate, he teleports in, instantly comes in for the flash of Ezreal, but if Viego is thinking about it, great guns by Philios. Knock up. Dude, this Xin Zhao, man. He's the best player in the world. Not sure if he needed to die for that. Viego, he's looking for the Nocturne body. He goes in. Turns into... Yeah, good one, bro. Really good one. Got 1800 gold. Now, the thing about ANATHEMA'S Chains is it's pretty gold efficient. You're getting good haste. You're getting a shit ton of cooldown. You're getting a shit ton of health, sorry. It's not going to straight up give you the most damage, obviously, but in an extended duel, 30% reduction is absolutely ridiculous. Extra health. Ooh, nice 1v1. I'm going to come out. Get the Kindle Gem first, of course. Akali is going to be in a world of pain. 2 levels down.
Turret plating will fall soon.
This is Xin Zhao, man. Crazy.
Shut down.
Hey, dude, Nocturne wave clear is so ridiculous. Level 11 here. We have the blue trinket. Past level 9, if you're not blue trinket or Nocturne, you're trolling, in my opinion. It's a no-brainer. The extra vision, you just need it. It's just go it. And you see that slow there by the Stride Breaker. I'm excited. I'm excited for when he gets 2 items. Like, in my head, this Akali is absolutely dog shit. No offense. I think you put it on the Ezreal. Reduce damage on Ezreal, and he has less tenacity when you ult on him. What do you guys reckon? I think I'd put mine on Ez. I'm going to walk down. We have ult. Get ready. Ult. Here we come. One shot the Karma. How you doing, baby? It looks like he's going to chase. I don't know. Oh, the Zed's looking pretty low. He might go around. Spam in the Q. Get extra movement speed on it. Don't forget. Rakan moves in. Zed's Eclipse. Hits the ultimate. He has the ult back. And we're just going to chase him. Great chant. Wave and Gromp. What are we up? Our team's up 5k gold. Just hanging out. I want to see that Anathema. He's looking for it on the next base. It's pretty bloody cheap. I think it's only 20... Is it 2,500, 2,600 gold? Something like that, dude. It's really cheap item. It's 1,700. We should have it here. And we've got the chains. Now, it's global. Remember that it's global, so you can activate it from anywhere on the map. Instantly start looking for your target to start building, guys. Boom, he just put it on the Ezreal, you can see. And look at it, look in the bottom left. Do you see in the bottom left how the number's building up? 4, 5, 6. And you just essentially want this to build up to 30, and then look. Between 20 and 30 is the sweet spot. And then you just tap it for the hard engage. It's that simple. He's sitting here, letting it build. It's the ultimate. He actually finds the Viego. He's going in. Viego's able to ultimate out. Are we going to chase? We've got IG, but I don't think a hard commit here is that. Oh no, we should be able to get it. Everyone's coming through. Here comes the Xin. Damn, Zoe. She gets that. Grab the blue buff. And this essentially is it, guys. Your third and your fourth item, it's going to be really situational. Usually you're going to be going like the Hull Breaker or the Sterax. It depends on the situation. Into things like GA. You can just go things like Randuin's 2. You can go full tank. A lot of build diversity for Nocturne at the moment. Just make sure when you're playing Nocturne, you got a little bit of AP in your comp, alright? Whether it be your jungler, your top, your support, it's usually going to help out in the comps. And you can see in the bottom left, it's built up to 30. And then now I believe once you do damage and you're in a duel with Ezreal, it'll reset, go on cooldown, and then it'll start building up again. I'm still working out how to use the item myself. I played it with I played it on Twisted Fate last night, and it actually didn't seem too bad in a comp where you have a lot of damage. You go rapid fire cannon with that. They have reduced tenacity, and they do less damage to you into, like, assassins. It actually seems good, and it gives 600 health and 20 haste. Like, I think that we need to experiment around with this item a bit more. It's not made for just only, like, supports or tanks. Heading back in with 600 gold. Lucidity boots, I'm thinking. Oh. Stopwatch. Ooh, no boots completed, 18 minutes. It's aight. We have teleport, we have ult. We just teleport in first, aight? Straight in, looking for the Z. Nice, 8-1. This poor Ezreal, he's actually had a pretty good game. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys think there's any other kind of weird champions that can abuse these items. I know I've seen Yorick doing very well with Hull Breaker, the split pushing item. I've seen some people running it on Jax. I don't know, man. I'm still working out where these items are going. I think everyone is, to be honest. Still early days. The Cloud Dragon, man. Reduce those cooldowns. Kali! We're just going to frontline. We got a lot of health. I think they can win the fight. He turns back in, gets the Akali, looking for the Viego now. Bubble goes wide somehow. Look at the Ez in the background. Ez could clean this? No. Not able to. And we've hardly even used the Anathemas this game, goddammit. Okay. If you don't get the ultimate off, this is just sad. You see? Oh, dude, you had vision for a second. Must have been on cooldown. Zed's gonna try and suicide. Oh my god, he lives. No, he doesn't. Xin Zhao's hunting. You're literally just gonna run to a Xin, bro. Lovely. Heading back in. 1200. Looking for the Phage. Sells it, gets Ironing Boots. The stopwatch is really nice. I love it on Noct. Hard engage into the middle of the enemy team. Hopefully your Rakan follows up. When they look to CC, you just Hourglass. Your tether goes through Hourglasses. It's a no-brainer. Really excited. This is just free LP for you boys for the next week or two before they can really stop this leaking. It's just too high of a win rate on the champ at the moment. So you gotta jump in really quick. As soon as this video drops, I would suggest to start going and spamming Nocturne. Because you're gonna have a really limited time with it. Like, I think the ANATHEMA'S Chain is cool, right? But I think it's more just based around Nocturne in the meta, and then the Stride Breaker changes. I think that's where most of his win rate bump is from. The ANATHEMA'S Chain is just kind of like a cool little spin-off that just makes it super unique. Ezreal ulti is not going to steal it. Look at his spell shields, man. That does not miss. Ultimate's available. We hit ultimate. This is mainly, I think, just to zone them from the Nash. He goes straight in onto the Zed. Zed ultimate. Spell shields. Nice. Hourglass. He lives. 10, 1, and 12. Great game by him. I'd say MVP is the Xin Zhao, but great map pressure. And they're able to get 2. I think this item would specifically be really good into things, if you're thinking champions like Fiora, like Riven, like Jace in the side lanes, they're just doing so much less damage. And you can see enemy team FFs, boys. That's going to be it from me today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Good luck in your games. Let me know how this goes. Like, I just think this is such a broken setup. And I'm going to go and abuse it in my SoloQ games for the next week or two. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Catch us all later. Peace.